Have you ever felt like your dog is there, but not really with you? They still eat, they still sleep near you, they still follow you around the house, but something feels different. The excitement is gone, the eye contact is shorter, the energy feels quieter. And the most confusing part is this: you didn't notice any big change in your routine, no major event, no clear reason, but your dog is different. What if I told you your dog is already communicating something very important? Not with sounds, not with actions you easily notice, but through silent emotional signals most people completely miss. And today, we're going to decode 3 of those silent signals your dog shows when they feel emotionally disconnected. Because once you understand this, you stop guessing and start truly understanding your dog's inner world. In modern pet psychology, dogs are not just seen as animals responding to commands. They are emotional beings.
I love our time together.
They form attachment patterns, they respond to consistency, they feel changes in emotional energy more than words. And emotional disconnection doesn't always mean neglect or abandonment. Sometimes it's much more subtle. A change in attention, a change in tone, a change in presence. So let's step inside your dog's world and decode what they are silently trying to tell you. Signal 1, the quiet withdrawal. One of the first silent signals is something most owners misunderstand. Your dog doesn't stop loving you. They just stop reaching for you the same way. They still stay near you physically, but emotionally, they become quieter. They don't run to the door as fast. They don't initiate play like before. They don't check in with you as often. This is not rebellion. It's not stubbornness. It's emotional withdrawal. In behavioral psychology, this is often linked to reduced emotional reinforcement, meaning the dog feels less emotionally engaged in interaction. Imagine a child who slowly stops asking questions, not because they don't care, but because they feel the response is different than before. Dogs experience something similar, and here's the key insight. Your dog is not leaving you physically, they are just lowering emotional expression, and most owners miss this stage completely because it is quiet. Too quiet to notice.
Hey, what's wrong?
Now the second signal
you
is
ignoring
even
me?
more misunderstood
Oh, I see now.
because it often looks like bad behavior. Signal number 2, inconsistent attention seeking. The moment your dog wants attention, they come close, they nudge you, they try to interact, but suddenly they walk away or they lose interest quickly. This inconsistency is not random, it's emotional uncertainty. In simple terms, your dog is unsure how their emotional connection will be received, so they test it. They come closer, then retreat. They initiate, then stop. This is not confusion in behavior. This is confusion in emotional feedback. Dogs thrive on predictable emotional responses. When that predictability weakens, their interaction becomes unstable. And here's what most people miss. This is not attention-seeking behavior. This is connection-testing behavior. Your dog is basically asking, "Are you emotionally available right now?" And if the answer feels unclear over time, they reduce attempts, not because they don't care, but because they are protecting emotional energy. Let's understand this with a simple, real-life inspired case study. A dog owner notices something strange. Her dog, Max, used to greet her at the door every day with excitement, but over time, Max started greeting her calmly, still present, still near, but no excitement. At first, she thought, he is just getting older. But then something else happened. Max stopped following her from room to room like before. Instead, he would stay in one spot and observe her, not distant, but less emotionally engaged. The owner didn't change feeding, didn't change routine, didn't change care. But what changed was subtle, her emotional availability. She became more busy, more distracted, less emotionally responsive during interactions. Not neglectful, just less present emotionally. Once she realized this pattern, she started making small changes, 10 minutes of focused interaction daily, No phone during greeting, more eye contact during calm moments, gentle play without distraction. Within weeks, Max slowly returned to his old behavior patterns, not overnight, but gradually. Because emotional connection in dogs is not broken in one moment, and it is not repaired in one moment either. It is rebuilt through consistency. Signal number 3, reduced emotional mirroring. The third silent signal is the most advanced one. Dogs naturally mirror emotional energy. If you are calm, they calm down. If you are excited, they respond. If you are tense, they sense it immediately. But when emotional disconnection grows, this mirroring weakens. You may notice less excitement in shared moments, reduced response to your mood, lower engagement in familiar routines. This is not emotional loss. It is emotional adaptation. Dogs don't need perfect owners. They need emotionally aware ones. Because connection is not built through big moments. It is built through small, repeated emotional presence. If your dog is showing any of these silent signals, it is not a sign of failure. It is a sign of communication. And once you start listening properly, everything changes. Because your dog was never disconnecting. They were just waiting to be understood again. Before you leave, ask yourself one simple question. What is my dog learning from me every single day? Because behavior is not random. It's a reflection of patterns. And on Pet Mind, we decode those patterns together.